Hey guys, welcome back to Jack on Tracks, and here we are back in the big studio, my basement, and we're going to go and mount up these buildings. The module was certified, everything was good. I may have to change out that one switch up there because it's giving a little bit of an issue. I'm going to have to get some more road bed to get under here, which I knew, and then we're going to start ballasting it. We're going to start putting these buildings in. If you remember, all these buildings have magnets inside of them and detachable parts. So we're going to glue that back up. As you can tell, this actually has 6 magnets in it. I don't know why I did so many magnets in this one, but I did a lot of magnets in this one. A bunch of magnets. So we're going to start getting the magnets put in. They're going to the foam board. If they don't sit flush at the top of the foam board, it's not really a problem because these are going to get raised up on this asphalt. All right, so that's what we're going to do. Yeah, let me get a couple more things together, and we'll start doing it. All right, guys, be right back. All right, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up over here, the diagram of what this is going to look like with the buildings laid out, so you can get a better look at it. We're just going to bang out getting these buildings in place in this video, and then in the next video, we're going to start. We're going to we're going to ballast out these tracks. We're going to do all the main tracks, just short of the switches, because I just want to make sure they operate correctly, and then we'll go from there. All right, so what am I doing? We're going to do this building first because it's the closest. And I didn't put a magnet in there. Nope. Did put magnets in these. That's got a magnet. That's got a magnet. I don't know why I went so magnet happy with this one. This one's got a lot of magnets in it. This building, I mean, if you remember correctly when I told you, these buildings were all given to me, so they're a bit tattered. But for a module that's going to get beat up at shows, not that concerned. All right, that's going to be like that. I may move this down a little bit more. I don't know. I gotta look. I may move it down. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm not changing the layout. It's just going to be moved down a little bit. This one, originally, I was going to have it further this way, but I want it out of that way, that switch a little bit. All right, so this one is supposed to be about there. These two are going somewhere over here. This, I have to figure out what I'm doing with this. I'm gonna glue like 2 magnets in on this one before I do anything. This pipe is probably getting cut down because it's putting it too close to the, it's just, I need to be a little bit closer. It's supposed to be a paint pen. Let me see how this works. Actually, I don't think it's going to work. I think I have to go with a little dab of paint. Huh, look at that. Yep, that worked. All right, so that's what we're going to do. All right. What we're going to do, we're going to take a bit of a big drill bit. I just need the approximate area that these are going to be in. Remember how we did it on the other on the HO layout? HO module. I just get in the general vicinity and then go from there. Okay, I got a little wiggle room. So when I go to put it in, obviously I'm going to put the paper over the top, the wax paper over the top, and then put it in. If I remember correctly, yeah, these are
at the bottom of the ocean. I'm at the bottom of the sea.
those would be like that. That'll be like that. And I gotta do this one. So that I gotta trim back that pipe, but that's pretty much where it's gonna go. All right. So let me go do that, and we'll get back to you, and we'll finish gluing these in. All right, guys, be right back. All right, guys. So here we are. This is just wax paper or parchment paper, whichever your wife has in stock. These are all glued in place. They're not glued in place. They're under there. That's just to keep the magnets from gluing to the bottom of the thing. For some reason, my glue lids will never come off. They are constantly glued shut. So I'm trying to get a nice dose. This is, oop, I didn't want that there, but that's where it is now. This is medium thickness CA. And get a nice drop of it in the holes. Soak in. As you can tell, it's soaking right into the foam board. So I'm going to keep loading these up. And you just take these and you just put them in right where you want them. Let it sit. Don't have to worry about squeeze out because it's sticking to the wax paper. We're going to come back in there when we're done, and we're going to have to do a little, we're going to do a little wood glue over the top to kind of seal it in. All right, so those are going to sit in there. We're going to let these dry for about 20 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll pop these off. But there's more. Like I said, I got to figure out how I'm going to secure this down, so I'm going to take 4 magnets. Here's a little part. I don't know if you guys know this, and I didn't know this until I found this out. That this stuff reacts. It when I was doing one of the other buildings, it took a magnet up to it really quick, and it cured it like that, which shocked the crap out of me. All right, so that's that. That one's in place. It's really all I need is 2 magnets, but I may try to sneak 2 more in. Let me get 1 more on right this second. And then when this is all dry, then I'll mount this one in, and we'll have one scene mounted. which is always good. Might have to try to get the top off of this. I don't know if I can get the top or the bottom off of this, only because I use the Tamiya. And man, when you put this stuff on, it don't. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna get a magnet in that. First, let me get the last magnet on this structure. When that dries up, we get this mounted over here. And it's gonna go like that. I thought about turning it. Nah, we're gonna go like that. So if I figure I want that width and up like that, it'll look good enough for the show. That building's going to have a light on it. These two buildings are going to have lights in them. If I get if I get froggy, I may put a single light underneath that, but I'm not 100% sure yet, which means I'll probably do it. So, all right, this I need one, yeah, those four together. These, I don't believe I did a reverse one, but since they're off angle, it's gonna be pretty self-explanatory. So I need two of that. So that'll be that. Got that in the center on that one. And that one I'm gonna give a little spritz. Little accelerator, that'll dry that up. I'm just stuck here in a dream. And we're just gonna let that dry. All right, guys, so those are in place. Don't lift them off. Slide them off at first, because if you see, there's still a little bit of, still not 100% dry in there. Now, set anything off that's not dry in there. See, that one is, these are like not exactly where you want them, so, all right.
At the bottom of the ocean, I'm at the bottom of the sea.
That's going to cure all that up. As it activates, it cures up, and then we're coming here. I'm going to take the razor and scrape any glue off the top of these. And then we'll get these in. But yeah, this is I mean, that's how quick it is. And then on top of these, you're gonna go there's gonna do some asphalt on top of these. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with that. I'm not doing it as thick as it was on the HO layout. So I got to figure that out. Got a little bit on top. It comes right off. And I got some tight bond over here. We're going to pull a tight bond in there. And that basically takes up the rest of the gap. That fills up the rest of the hole. And then we go from there. But we'll do that after we get this building in. All right, so these that's dry. See, boom. How do you do? Come on now. Come on now. See, opposite. So that goes there. That goes in. This one's up a little bit high, so you get a little movement, but that's not a problem. So this one is going to go about there. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm not happy. No, I want to move this. Take this off because I want this over there. That's right, people. Chinese food containers. Don't throw them out.
Don't know if I'll make it back home. I'm just stuck here in a dream.
We'll get to that later. I have to clean that up, get a solid bond on that. We'll let this sit, and then we'll go from there.
At the bottom of the ocean, I'm at the bottom of the sea.
All right, guys. So we're just gonna hold this in place till they dry up, and then we'll move on. All right, guys. Be right back. All right, guys. So welcome back. Not sure what happened. I probably forgot to hit record. All right. So apparently off camera, I did the rest of this install. I fixed that building. You'll see pictures of it. It's been put back together again and fixed. And these two buildings are now in place. This has to get glued on, so we're gonna take that off. But they're in place. You'll see the pictures I got of that. And basically, there it goes. You know, set up for the show. Boom, it's in place. People are gonna bump them. They go right back into place. All right. Same with these. All right. So the next video is going to be me doing the scenery around here. I'm going to paint these tracks up. Actually, I think the next video is going to be me doing the ballasting. I'm going to get these tracks painted up and get the tracks painted, and I'm going to get the ballast down on everything but the switches again, because I just like to operate the switches for a little bit, make sure everything's working good, and then we'll go into there. But once that ballast is done, the switches will be left open for now, and I might just throw them in, but I'm probably just going to do what I've been doing all along, just leave them open for a little operation time. So they won't get ballasted, and then we'll do that. Once the ballast is down on these tracks, then I'm going to come in, and in the video after that, we're going to start laying in the scenery. Somewhere along the lines, this is going to get painted brown because I like the color dirt, and then probably the ballasting video, you'll see me, I'll paint this brown and I'll sift dirt over the top of it. I use regular dirt, saw it on the HO scale, the HO module, Hot Tracks module. I put real dirt down. Yeah, it looks phenomenal. It hides anything. And if there's any bare patches of ground where the grass doesn't cover, it's dirt. So how do you argue with dirt? Dirt's dirt. So there's that. We'll build a mound down here, and at this end over here, we'll put something in to stop the train from leaving. We'll do that over there. This is down low. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I might I might lay this out on a sheet of 10,000ths or however thick this is, poly styrene, and just trace this out. It's in here. Make a piece that covers. Put that in place for now, and I think this is going to get the same grout treatment that one got, but not as thick because it's end gauge. If I do it that thick, there's going to be way above the roadbed. So it's probably going to be a very light coat, maybe a 10,000 thick. Though we'll figure that out. I think that's what I'm going to do. Then we're going to lay these. I'm going to lay these buildings in. I'm going to trace them all out onto the sheets and put the sheets in place for now, and then do the road work around it. We'll come across that another time. But right now, thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. All you people that are subscribing, I really do appreciate it. It's really helped me out. The numbers are climbing. I know I talked about doing a giveaway, but YouTube is changing the rules on it, so I got to hold off on doing it. I'm going to do a build, that build anyway, have that build all done. You guys get to watch it happen. That's going to happen shortly. Yeah, we're going to be moving on once this is, I think this is maybe 3 more videos left in this. And once this is complete, then we're going to move on to the Fremo build. So once again, guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And as always, catch you later.